Previously on Survivor.
I would say I'm pretty surprised I'm in the top three. I thought that Dan was definitely somebody who I thought would be there. I thought that Morgan would be there for sure. I didn't think Dylan would be there. I really thought it was going to be Morgan, Dan, probably, I don't know, John. He's crafty. I feel like he flies under the radar a lot in like a lot of these challenges. Yeah, probably those three.
Yeah. I did not expect to be in the final three. I feel like I'm here because people see me as a threat. I'm the jolly good time guy. You know, everyone's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna vote for Dylan right now. Except for John voted for me, so it's fucked up, but he's not here anymore. Wait, no. No, yeah. It's me, Morgan, and Tori. I honestly, those are the two that I would see being in the top three. So, I'm honored to be with them.
Tiptoes, and the stick has to stay between you and the ceiling. If you shift, that's totally fine, but your whole feet cannot touch the ground. You have to be on your tiptoes. If the stick, or when the stick drops, you're out. Whoever lasts the longest, again, is guaranteed a spot in the final two. The other two will still have a chance to compete for that.
I'm gonna go first.
You go shortest, I'm sorry. Alright. Go.
Can you turn that up? And everyone else can probably just go about their business.
I think we're all just gonna stare at you for the next.
Is there like a time limit that we're gonna have, like a cap?
No.
Oh shit.
I'll tell you what, it's not looking good for you too.
No.
So sad.
He's stressed.
Time, we are at 1 minute 30 seconds.
It hurts so bad. You can do it.
What's everyone's favorite taco topping?
Cyrus.
Just make sure. And we're off. I'm gonna add a second or two. How long do you need that? I started it. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, probably good to have multiple timers.
No, this isn't good.
Well, I feel like I needed the immunity win because I have not had it yet, and it is the final time to win it. And honestly, I'm just really happy that Tori did not win it for once. And I'm kind of pissed that I stood up there for 2.5 minutes when no one else made it past 12 seconds. So I put myself through a lot of pain, but I won, so it was worth it. And I'm hoping that Dylan wins fire because I think Tori has a really good case to win the game. And it was my birthday, so obviously I feel like I have like the backstory vote, truthfully, but I would like to secure that by taking Dylan with me because there's still a chance that Tori beats me because I'd vote for Tori. So
I do not think I'm a GOAT. I feel like I've just been kind of skirting along here. I haven't won a challenge. I don't think I came top 3 in a challenge. I'm just kind of coasting through, making it, but here we are, final 3. Scoreboard, it's all that matters. So I guess I do see myself as a GOAT, not the greatest of all time GOAT, but the GOAT that Jeff just explained to me. Yeah, I think they didn't see me as a threat, so they kept me along, you know, to perform mediocre in the challenges, and here we are.
Glad to be in the top 3 though. I feel like if I wouldn't have won those last 2 challenges and won immunity, they would have definitely voted me off. So I had to win those. You know, I feel like I started off, I was playing a completely different game than everyone else. I started off with an immunity idol and a fake immunity idol, and I knew it was the fake immunity idol. So I was just manipulating everybody the entire time. It was great.
Here we are.
Do you think you can clinch the win?
Like I said in the previous interview, I think between Tori and I with this fire making, it's either one of us.
I was not confident about making a fire until I was told that we had a kit. I'm pretty confident. I think I'm gonna do pretty well.
And then what we're gonna do, the first person to get flames lit, hopefully, that lasts at least 30 seconds, like a consistent flame.
flame.
Yes, not just like a
You don't
quick
want to
burn
tie a
out.
string across?
Toward the flame.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a couple more.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, fire. They always have music on in the show, and this is just like really intense without it, you know? Happening.
All right, start my timer. Start my timer. Oh, shit.
Did I leave the firefighter?
Oh!
I made fire!
Holy shit.
I can't believe that worked!
That was wild.
Challenge.
I'm feeling extraordinary. First time I've ever made a fire without a lighter, so that was pretty cool. Even making a fire with a lighter is difficult sometimes, you know? And I did it, so I feel accomplished right now. I do feel like I have jury votes in my favor. I feel like they're undeserved jury votes. I have not performed well all of the challenges. I do think I can beat Morgan. I don't know if I want to beat Morgan. I think she is the true survivor. But it'd be cool to win. But I'm very happy with where I am right now.
Well, what I wanted to happen happened. I was really hoping that Dylan would make it because we've been together since the beginning, and I can definitely claim the mastermind of that scenario in any tribal council interview questions. I hate to see Tor go on a challenge, but he was my biggest competition, so I'm feeling pretty good moving forward. I'm actually really nervous because I feel like I lied to a lot of people, and I think that there's a chance that some people are upset with the way I played. As long as I didn't piss anybody off too much, I think that I've got at least enough. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for coming to my birthday party. And as a reminder, this was my birthday party. I would like to think that That fact helped me out in the early game, but hopefully did not entice everyone to keep me around once we got midway through the game, because I feel like I was kicking some ass, and I hope that that made people mad enough to try to go for me. I'd like to say I'm happy to be sitting here with Dylan, because we started at the beginning alliance, like probably first alliance probably first before Jen. So yeah, happy to be here. Happy I got here with who I got here with, and let's see what happens, I guess.
Wow, what a ride, huh? Definitely didn't expect to be in top 2. It's pretty wild. It's nutty. I'm not very shocked, you know. Wasn't seen as much of a threat in the challenges, so keep me around, you know. But I'm glad to be here. I didn't perform well, so I feel like you're more deserving of this victory.
I think you just made fire.
Yeah,
it was
but
impressive.
everything else, I was like, I spit out sauerkraut.
I spit out spam.
That's true. Just a couple spitters.
Bunch of quitters.
But yeah, this is fun. I'm excited for the last 5 minutes of this.
You guys obviously saw me as a threat, and both of you guys lied a lot to me, as I did to you guys. And I know this for a fact. And both of you guys, if I wouldn't have won immunity, would have voted me out. So with that said, why should I vote for you guys? Why should I vote for, sell yourself?
One more time.
You should vote for me just because I don't think I necessarily lied to you. I didn't give a yes or no answer when we would speak on who to vote for. If I agreed, I would absolutely be there. But if I didn't agree with you, I wouldn't give a firm yes or no. I don't think that's why you should vote for me. Why you should vote for me? It's because I could make great change in this community. No, I'm kidding. Because I think I was a fair player. I don't think I went behind anyone's back really. I played the honest game the whole way through it. I feel.
I did not. I did not play the honest game. I opened my game with lying to Tori about a beware advantage that I found, and I was given a fake immunity idol and a real one, and I had to give one away to a tribe mate, and that idol had to get played before my actual idol became active. So I gave it to Tor, and I told him that this was an advantage to build trust since our tribes were still temporary, so that we would have something once we swapped. And then I found out that Tori was very kind and gave it to Michelle, and Michelle got voted out. So I did feel bad that you were caught in the crossfire, but then Tori lied to me and basically pretended like he still had the idol, and I just stood there and took it, and then I decided at that point that you had to go, and I started trying to vote you out. I was the Jory vote.
Yeah.
So that's why he should vote for you?
Yeah, because he's a villain, and I think he appreciates my backhandedness.
What was the sleaziest thing you guys had to do to get here?
The sleaziest?
Like the slimiest, what did you feel the worst about?
I felt the worst about lying to Dan. Dan and I had a pretty close connection all game, and then I had to vote him out that round. I didn't feel good about it. Dan, I'm sorry.
Not worst about, that's what I'm gonna say, is I could tell that you kind of wanted to work with Tor in that one vote. Like, I was trying to get you to be like, yeah, we have to go for Tori, and you were like, I don't know. And I know he did have an idol, but then I was like, there's a couples alliance, and then I had to split the vote on you so that you would go home when Tor inevitably played the idol. So I felt bad because you were my number one. We found that idol in the closet together.
Ah.
It wasn't in the
It
closet.
wasn't in the
I'll tell
closet.
you later.
Okay, my question's for Dylan
That was fun.
specifically. So I learned filming you and John outside that you voted for me, and then again when you just mentioned it now. But I thought we had a pretty solid plan to move forward together, because I was worried about you or me being in the exact position you're in now up against Morgan at the end. So what was it in that moment at 5 remaining that made you decide now's the time?
I was approached by two others, and your name was brought up both times. So if I would have put a different vote in, I feel like it would have gotten to that weird that we had in the very first one, where it was tied, and then somehow these two people down here could leave all of a sudden. So it was, your name came up, so I was like, it
Okay.
felt like it had to happen.
Closing statements.
Closing.
Morgan, why should people vote for you?
I'm gonna say, regardless of the fact that we are gathered here for me, I think that I just did more. I think that I, at some points played it safe, but I feel like I was a part of getting the right people out at the right time to get me exactly where I wanted. So I feel like I played with a lot of thought, and it worked.
All right, Dylan, why should they vote for you?
Like I just said, played a very modest game, not showboaty, not. I wasn't like stabbing backs or anything.
Honorable.
A vote for me would be not voting for someone because it's their birthday weekend. But yeah.
Union before we read votes, obviously. That was pretty fucking crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Let's chat about some shit, alright? Alright, so let's dive into some of the advantages. Alright, so we had a Beware advantage hidden. There was an immunity idol, and there were 2 hints to the immunity idol. One was actually never found. So let's talk about that
was
first.
never found.
Yes. If you will turn around directly behind Jen, underneath the island.
Oh my god!
Oh wow, it's right there. No,
Oh.
I was even feeling around under there.
Holy shit!
So that's
Someone
the thing.
take a video of that. Make sure you get that on video.
We're also
Can I open it?
Yeah, you can open it.
Oh my god!
There was a piece of tape there left over from a
That feels
previous
fake.
guest, and I was like, might as well. And
I was
slapped it
looking
on
too
there.
hard. That's right
Yeah.
there.
What does it say, Jen?
It says,
Is anyone found it?
congratulations, you found a hint for the hidden immunity idol. You might get wrinkly fingers if you stay in for too long.
Hot tub!
It was
Yeah.
intended for the bath, yes. But which is
I
wanted
looked
to
in the
throw-
hot tub.
Yeah, I was gonna say I threw some like generic clues along the way of water, but you know, also with like the fact that we had 2 bathrooms and also the hot tub going on. So wanted to have some different options for you. But yeah, that one was never found, so you guys kind of suck for that.
So there are 2 hits for one.
2 hints for one. Yeah, I wanted everyone to have a
So
fair
there's
chance.
only one item.
There was one
But I found
hidden
it.
immunity idol. There was one Beware advantage. And you may not pee. We're in the
I
middle
have
of
to
it.
pee too.
I have to.
All right, fine. Both of you are going to think that Dan had an idol.
Shelby told me he did. Shelby
thought
told
he
me that
did.
she saw
Oh,
some shit.
no.
She told me she saw some shit, and I was like, okay.
No,
Okay.
no. I said he was been in the bathroom for a really long time, so I wouldn't be surprised if he found something.
He
was
was
also-
also down in the like after the first challenge, like that confession. He was down there for a while.
Yeah, he just
like,
looked too
oh,
comfortable.
I was like, he's talking about his idol, he's bragging about it or whatever. I was like, yo, if you guys like vote for him, he's gonna present an immunity idol, and he's and you're gonna get got. I was like, so you can't vote for Dan.
Yeah, multiple people approached me. It was like, Dan has an
Yeah, he was just way too comfortable, like smug.
I thought you had
I
one
don't think he
because
was
immediately after leaving the bathroom,
You don't
went
know
and
him
sat
like
down
I do.
there, and you were like, "I'm chilling."
That's fine.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"That's weird."
So the idea that I might have one is what kept people away from me. That's fun.
That's why I voted for him.
I'll remember that for when I'm in the game for real.
I just
For when I'm in Fiji.
I didn't.
All right, so let's just change gears from the normal hidden immunity idol to the Beware advantage, which I guess actually we need to pause for. So that's, I mean,
Who voted? Wait, also.
Morgan, it took like 2 seconds.
Oh, that was
Yeah, I wrote like M. I was like, oh, no.
No.
It was. I think that was the same vote.
You could see how distraught he was.
Was that the same vote that like it changed last second, or like you tried to change it last second?
Oh, where I was like, let's just
yeah.
vote John.
That was when I got
It's like
voted.
good vote.
Yeah, I tried to not vote you out. I tried to vote John out.
I thought it was either gonna be you or me, so that's why I voted for you.
Morgan,
Oh, you voted for me.
Yeah.
God damn. I was like, I knew that my name was gonna come up with that vote. I felt something weird in the fucking winds, in my bones. I felt something weird, and I was like, you know, I went in and I was like, when's the last time I could play this idol? And Steph said right now, and I was like, okay.
And I knew
play
she
it.
had the idol, which is the only reason why I voted your name.
Did
because
Jen tell you?
She 100% did. And well, here's the thing. She gave me the
It was
sheet.
after though.
She gave me the sheet that had the
initially
four-legged
talked.
and the two-legged.
I
And
shouldn't
you
have
gave
left that
me
shit with you.
You gave me the two-legged one, so I knew you had the four-legged one. I knew you hadn't played it yet. So
God damn,
I was like,
shouldn't
well,
have
she's
left that
gonna
shit
play
with
it.
you.
It's her
I have
last
pockets in my
opportunity to
outfit.
play it. So like, between
That is funny.
you three, I was like, Dan's my biggest threat.
I didn't
was
have
like,
pockets in my
gotta go
outfit.
Dan.
If I had had pockets, you wouldn't have been carrying that shit, and I would not have dealt with this nonsense. And then Tor immediately comes to my face and he's like,
Hang on,
So
so
I
I
still
said
leave
I
it
got voted out because you didn't wear pockets today? Is that
"Yes," because I didn't have pockets.
She wanted me
Well,
to hide the evidence.
hey.
You even gave me the fucking
Jen, we were
string.
supposed to work together. We could have
You
gone to
voted
the end.
her off.
Yeah, you voted me
I
out.
voted her off
Jen?
because she was too attached to you.
Yeah,
I
you
think
were just
Jen
the
was the
backup
only person
plan.
I ever had a one-on-one with.
Yeah, I don't think we
Never.
did.
If
I don't think I did.
You were my number one over Dylan, and because you were too attached to Tor, I could not vote for you. I had to vote for you.
if she wouldn't have
That's fine.
told you that I had the immunity idol, you would have been gone.
No, because
She
honestly,
literally ruined it for herself. You would have been gone.
before
No offense.
I knew that Michelle was voted out with that idol that I gave you, before Jen told me, I don't remember who told me, but I knew that beforehand, so the second that you came out and said, I still have the idol, I would have known. And
Because I
would
said,
have
have everyone vote
New
for
question.
me. I got that idol.
Moving
Yeah, I played myself for sure.
Moving on.
I have to pee again.
My question's for you. You were pretty insistent on some votes, and I wanted to talk about how it was playing with your husband.
Oh, easy. I don't give a shit about him. Honestly,
Fuck.
if this was a game for $1 million, I would vote him out. If it's a game for $0, I voted him out. It doesn't matter to me because honestly, truthfully, I don't feel like at the end of the day that anything I did was so cutthroat that anyone would not want to be friends with me. Like, honestly, I think everything I did was expected. And I think, truthfully, we are here because I played hard. And you know what, John? If you want to get divorced over this measly game of Survivor, I don't give a shit because I'm going to win this.
So it's funny you say the D word because in a confessional with John, he threw it around. Morgan, I can't believe she did that, and I thought we were alliances, and you know, we're gonna get divorced.
Here's what I have to say about that. Here's what I have to say. I had so much more effort out of everyone else than you. I think you coasted on the fact that we're married and you thought that that was going to carry us in an alliance. And I want you to know that you needed to work harder than that. Dylan worked harder than that. The people that I talked to, that's the reason that I made it to the end. You were like, oh, we'll have a couple chats at the counter. No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was playing harder than you and you can fuck off.
John, do you have a rebuttal?
No, that's true.
It all checks.
I thought I just assumed, you know.
Yeah, no. Blood versus water, fuck that shit. I was with Dylan.
All right, cool. So, all right, here we go. First vote, Morgan.
You good?
Alright.
This is for the winner.
This is where you want votes.
For the winner, yes, you want votes. Second one. Second vote, Morgan, aka my wife. I was instructed to read in Borat voice. My wife. Third vote, 3 votes for Morgan.
Wow.
Fourth vote, Morgan. This looks like my handwriting. It's not.
Well,
But
there's 7 of us and it takes 4 to win, right?
It takes 5.
we're gonna read all the votes.
Okay.
There's actually 9 of you that voted.
So there's 5.
1 vote for Dylan.
Yay!
Wow.
On the
Two
board.
sides, didn't it?
No,
I was
there's
gonna start
7
cutting.
Oh, God.
Morgan.
Did they vote?
That's a win.
Everyone voted.
Okay.
They shouldn't have.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
Morgan,
you guys
you
know
won.
they didn't.
Yeah,
You're
no,
right.
no.
It's 7-7. My bad.
Oh, okay.
We missed the big and the winner.
Wow.
5 votes for Morgan, 1 vote for Dylan. Final vote for Morgan. 6 votes for Morgan. 1
Yeah!
If it wasn't your birthday, this would have played out so different. So
Alright, which means you get to take this cold brew coffee shot with
that
the
shit to me.
Jägermeister.
Drink that shot.
For the record,
Drink
I
that
did not know
shot.
who I was voting for until I got to the bench. So you did make a good argument.
Chug, yeah.
So you were.
Alright, we're gonna vote for the fan favorite, and you are the fans based off all the information you just heard. You can vote for anyone but Morgan.
Apply now to be on Survivor.